You know, I've come to a really important realization, and that is that if I had $1 for every time we as a collective griped about something stupid Warner Brothers did, I would have more money in my bank account than they made on The Flash. Hi y'all, SnarkyJay cosplay here. It's really not news that Warner Brothers has just been crashing and burning more and more with every release. The Flash is one of their biggest box office failures probably ever. Blue Beetle looks like it's on track to make somehow even less money than The Flash did. And of course, we still have one more probably huge Warner Brothers failure to look forward to, and that is Aquaman. The long-awaited sequel to one of DC's most overrated films has run into quite a few issues over its production schedule. Aquaman 2 was originally slated to release in December 2022, and like The Flash, it got pushed back a bunch of times, and we're expected to see it released somewhere around Christmas this year. However, despite the fact that it does have a release slated for the end of this year, it doesn't really seem like Aquaman is in good standing, so to speak. It hasn't exactly been a secret that Aquaman has been suffering through more than a few different reshoot sessions. However, I didn't find out until this week that it's actually been 3 different groups of reshoots, not just 1 or 2. It's kind of unheard of that a movie like this goes through 3 different reshoot sessions. The first set of reshoots happened last year, and after a series of different test screenings where audiences were literally walking out and calling this movie the biggest piece of dog shit they'd ever seen, they ended up going through a second round of reshoots. And after that round of reshoots, that cut of the movie actually scored worse than the previous cut. So literally every reshoot they did only made the movie worse and made audiences hate it even more. So now Aquaman 2 has undergone another round of reshoots. It seems like they're still very much working on trying to save this movie. Like The Flash, they've also had a lot of Batman drama. Originally, they wanted to have Michael Keaton play Batman and I guess somehow tie it in with The Flash. I guess that hasn't worked, so at some point they brought in Ben Affleck during reshoots, but they're still floundering over which Batman they want to use if both of them don't end up making a cameo in the final film. Now, supposedly James Gunn actually got involved with the last set of reshoots, and supposedly this last cut of the movie looks way better than any of the other ones. Either way, I think the biggest thing holding Aquaman 2 back isn't even Amber Heard's drama or any of these other reshoots. I think it's just the fact that somehow the first Aquaman was just overrated. I really wasn't all that excited to watch the movie in theaters. I got a free rental on Redbox, drove to my local Publix, picked up Aquaman once it was available. I literally turned it off a half hour before it ended because I couldn't stand that movie. So the first one, unfairly, is rated very well and makes $1 billion. And the second one has now blown past a budget of $205 million. That was its original budget, not including all the reshoots and now the marketing they're gonna have to do in order to trick people who really don't want to look at Amber Heard into going to watch it. All of that is not exactly helped by the fact that Jason Momoa is not in his It Man phase anymore. I think everybody was obsessed with him because of his role in Game of Thrones, but that was like a long time ago, and now he's out here promoting cheap alcohol brands like every other sellout star in Hollywood right now. So as much as I want to see DC win one, I can tell you this, I am fairly certain that Aquaman 2 is already dead in the water. That's all from me. I've been SnarkyJay. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on the upcoming Aquaman film in the comments below.